Well, that worked like a charm. Apart from the crack in my sternum from the rubber bullet. Thanks for the assist, English. I knew I could count on you.
Always. Now, care to tell me what we're doing here?
Okay, we've got 1 hour before the security system rearms itself and the gendarme come running in here, so let's focus on the job at hand.
You're not serious.
Come on, pull up those bank statements.
Hang on, you can't just brush me off.
I'm not brushing you off.
I've been living a very quiet life here. I go to the clinic, I visit Robert, I talk to him, I wait for him to wake up. It's very sad. But it's also strangely peaceful.
And I'm sure if there's any part of Robert that hears you when you're talking to him, he treasures those visits and he's looking forward to the next one. So let's just get on with it.
You contact me out of nowhere. You tell me to pull together a group of people. You meet you here at this bank on this day at this time. I risk my life. Not to mention calling in a lot of favors from some old colleagues.
Yes, I understand.
We're risking significant jail time. Because, just in case you didn't know, bank robbery is generally frowned upon in Switzerland.
Yeah, no question, Holly, no question.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't approve of all of those things. You and I have shared a lot, including a son. I'd do anything for you.
That's why you were my first call.
You know, I'm always up for a challenge, especially when big sums are involved.
It's that streak of larceny in your heart that first attracted me to you. Well, that and your amazing skinny dipping skills.
Come on, Luke. I think I deserve to know what is going on here, and it's not just the money.
I wish it were. No, it's more personal than that.
Personal to you than money. Revenge. Revenge. You're cleaning out the funds of some fool who dared to cross you.
I am trying to track someone down, but it's not about revenge. At least not mine.
Well, if it's not that, then what is it? And can I remind you that you called me for help and I came through at quite some considerable personal risk. At the least you owe me is an explanation.
You're right. I do. I owe you the truth. And so much more. English. I don't have a lot of time.
We've still got the best part of an hour.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I don't have a lot of time.
What are you telling me? That you're dying? Radiation poisoning?
Yes. Helena Cassadines, thank you. Parting gift, her last laugh.
I don't find it very amusing.
Oh, I get the humor.
Your earring?
Yeah, it was leaking radiation. Who knew, huh? I thought it was just an affectation, just a fulfillment of my childhood dreams of being a pirate.
I always found the earring very dashing.
That's because you are an impeccably stylish and wonderful woman.
Are you in pain?
I have the pain tolerance of a rhinoceros.
Helena, that... She deserves to be skewered and roasted over an open flame.
I never took you for a religious woman.
I congratulate you for ending her miserable life. I just wish I'd been there to witness it.
Well, we can always count on Helena to have that one last shot at revenge.
But this is real. You could actually die.
Afraid so.
I don't know what. It feels like we always had so little time together. There was always something else going on.
Whatever time we had English, we made the most of it.
We certainly did.
English, whatever happens, you know I loved you. I was so glad I knew you.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't even think about telling me goodbye.
Sweetheart, if I don't say it now, I may never get the chance.
I realized
Jerry Jacks was dying of radiation poisoning too. When did this become a trend?
I don't know. But he intended to use the money that he extorted to buy a cure.
And then he supposedly died.
But they never found the body or the money. So, if he somehow survived that explosion and took the money out of this bank...
There'd be a record of it.
That's right. So maybe if we can find it, we can find him. That's my only shot.
Then let's take it. I thought you said we had an hour.
Oh, baby. Time is my enemy right now. You still work well under pressure?
Well, you haven't given me much to go on.
I know. Swiss banks are famous for keeping the privacy of their customers. Well, we have a date. We have a time. We just have to make an educated guess as to which one is Jerry's account. If we can match the date and the time...
I think I've got it. This has to be Jerry's account. Electronic transfer of 88 million.
Dated September 10th, 2012.
It's right here.
So we found the money. Now what happened to it?
It was transferred to another outside account. Shortly after Jerry supposedly died. It has to be him. He's alive.
Oh, I love a wild goose chase when it catches the goose. And here come the cops. Is there any way that you can find out where it was transferred?
I'm trying to run the trace now.
Well, come on, make it snappy.
The money was picked up by a party who was subjected to a retinal scan.
Okay, well, is there a photograph to go along with the retinal scan?
Got it.